Hey guys, welcome up to Season 5, Episode 18 of Bones. Here we go.
On Tuesday morning, a dead tiger shark washed up on Rehoboth Beach. Its stomach contained the undigested remains of a human leg. Seasoned law enforcement agent who still has empathy for a victim. I'm glad to know you're out there.
Service.
I think I know who she is.
He likes to put people in. Well, the weird thing is, nobody reported a shark attack.
I've seen Temperance ID a victim from a single fingernail clipping.
But I've never done that.
Well, maybe not that, but, you know, things like that.
I'd be grateful.
Oh my god, her eyes are so...
I should go and clear out.
Well, that was a speedy exit. Show me.
These look like six-ridged dermal denticles.
That can't be. A tiger shark doesn't have dermal denticles.
Then the victim encountered multiple predators at the same time.
That is highly unlikely.
Ooh.
Hammerheads are tropical. It's unlikely you'd find one this far north.
Where's the nearest place a tiger shark, a hammerhead, and a red snapper could coexist?
How about the aquarium? Hey, you don't get to be deputy director of the FBI by just dressing well and kissing ass. Okay, yeah, that's most of it, but I'm probably right about the aquarium.
God, this guy. Aquarium.
Shark attacks are very rare. I mean, look, sharks, they don't even
Incredibly.
like to eat people.
It's true. How do you know that?
Shark Week, you know? Or they do nothing but make you afraid of sharks.
Was someone eaten here this weekend?
No.
Can you show us recap?
What's someone eating this way?
Yeah, come right this way.
Just a casual thing to say.
His fin was nearly severed, probably from a dragnet.
How do you get on with the other fish?
This tank is over 600,000 gallons. You can only see a portion from this side.
Anything unusual?
The facilities department lost an expensive filter. There was a slight spike in the ammonia levels.
Well? Bruh. You know, I thought I recognized her before.
We need to recover what's left of the victim to have the goal of identification.
Good time out. Okay, have Hodgins do. How's that Richard Dreyfuss?
This is interesting.
I have the interior aspect of the skull.
You call it a face. Pipe down there, pal.
Oh. Well, there you go.
Hi.
Hi. I thought I would
Okay,
stop by
anyways,
and see if you've made
that
any
is
progress.
Snow White's mom
Oh,
in
yeah,
Once
yeah.
Upon a Time, and she's one of the
Wow.
That's what we do.
like mothers
Do you mind if I
in
ask you a question?
Criminal Minds.
Sure.
I've seen her multiple times. I was like, she looks so familiar.
I was wondering if you wanted to go out sometime. Maybe this weekend. Unless, of course, I'm a suspect, because I know you can't date me if I'm a suspect, right?
I can't date anyone who's a suspect. FBI, rules, regulations.
Yeah.
She's so pretty though.
But, you know, when we're done with you, I can give you a call, and, hey, you can go out with me, or I can go out with you.
How about both?
Hey, look at that.
Let me know if you hear anything more about the identification.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.
Bye.
The pelvis verifies the osteoid count. He was between the ages of 30 and 34.
Well, she's not the mom. She's the
The distal tibia from the leg we found originally, it confirms the presence of perimortem bruising.
When the shark...
the woman that was forced to be.
Yes. Take a look right
It's complicated. She was in Criminal Minds. That's all that matters.
The victim was stabbed in the eye?
Varying degrees of force may suggest that someone tried to stab the victim in the face with a narrow, sharp object.
Diploria labyrinthiformis.
What?
Known as the groovy grooved brain coral native to the Caribbean, Bermuda, and Bahamas. Why is it here? Coral skeletons accrete tiny crystals of calcium carbonate at night. So for us, this provides a timeline similar to tree rings. Coral can tell us what was in the water and when it got there. If you have a year to wait. No, that is the beauty.
You can
Because
speed
of
it
the
up.
rapid nature of the growth, the timeline is condensed.
Oh.
How specific is it? Within hours.
Ooh.
Now, something died in that tank on Friday night between midnight and 6 a.m. Something big, like human being big.
Cool.
Tell Andrew I said hi.
Bone says hello.
Hello. Tell her I'm really looking forward to our date.
He emailed me and said he had tickets to play.
He emailed you?
For a play?
I believe that play is Andrew's code for sex. Is it okay for us to talk like this? Well, when he invited me to the play, I thought it was code for sex, so I said no.
Oh,
But I said yes to coffee.
maybe that's a code.
Angela informed me that coffee isn't a code for anything.
Oh. Have a date too?
Good.
Catherine Breyer.
Everyone at the aquarium is a suspect.
And when she's eliminated as a person of interest.
Why did Andrew call?
Oh,
See, she doesn't.
On a list.
She's uncomfortable.
Unaccounted for.
Jazz Gunn?
Yeah?
What a ludicrous name.
You don't know who that is?
My name is Jazz Gunn, and I have a secret to tell you.
The shape of his skull is consistent with that of the victim.
Huh.
He said that he had a car accident in '93 that left him unable to walk. But after he swam in the sea off the coast of Brazil, he was cured.
What, like a miracle? Like this power of positive thinking?
It's preposterous.
He swam with sharks. He said that by forcing himself to face his atavistic fears, he gained the strength to fight back.
Eat or be eaten. What if your friends and neighbors tried to eat you?
Look at this guy. His name's Tad Benedict. Benedict used to be Jazz's assistant. But,
Used to be?
Now Jazz does it solo. They had a widely publicized falling out.
What did he have in his hand?
That's a pen.
It looks like a metal stylus. The victim was stabbed with a small
that's a
sharp
pen.
object.
Theodore Benedict, he's on our list of people that were there at the aquarium Friday.
Maybe Jazz.
Why was he there?
Or maybe he just showed up on his own with a chip on
Yeah.
his shoulder. Eat or be eaten.
Dun 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 dun.
Who would want to kill Jazz? People love him. Well, the easy answer is
Jazz.
you worked for him 3 years ago?
Never heard of someone's name. Someone named Jazz other than Jazz Chisholm.
You were dismissed after an argument over compensation. Needed the job, so I went back to work. Does he pay you? I get a percentage after each seminar, just like I asked. Andy took me and my wife to Aspen for Christmas. I more than forgave him. He wanted to swim in that big tank at the aquarium. He told me.
Check this out. Click on this guy. The program has an index that catalogs anything organic.
What the
This is incredible.
shit?
A 5-inch piece of tanned, putrescible animal rawhide
From a fish?
from a wallet.
Well, if you go into a fish tank willingly, you remove your wallet, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
typically.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of scary though, right?
I like scary.
Yeah, so do I.
Oh my.
Syringe.
Taking a closer look, I could see some of the deeper grooves had a faint semicircular ridge near the point of contact. I thought it'd be consistent with the hub of a hypodermic needle. In terms of diameter, 14 gauge would be about right.
But there are no matching grooves on the styloid process.
I can't find the perfect needle match.
Maybe I can.
What I don't like is having every piece of information I give you double checked. What can I do for you?
I want to take a look at your hypodermic needles.
I wasn't back here that night.
Who was?
They've been listless the past few days, most likely due to something they ingested.
Or someone.
We should take these fish back to the lab.
We'll get them back to you, don't worry.
I may or may not get them back to you.
I was out in the lobby helping with the kids.
Kids, what kids?
Our education department hosts field trips for local elementary students. I was helping the teacher.
Well, kids that age, when they fall asleep, they're like little corpses.
Did you have any help?
Yes, 4 mothers, and they're the same 4 mothers who do everything. I can give you their names.
Who? Yeah,
Thanks.
please.
Where did you sleep?
In sleeping bags on the floor, in the lobby. The aquarium people left the lights on in the big tank until midnight. It was beautiful.
So you were there all night long.
So many people could spend the night in front of a tank and not see a man being eaten by sharks.
Believe me, if one of those kids had seen anything, they would all know about it by now.
Why?
First of all, they're black
Gossip.
dogs.
Yeah.
Hold on, it's pretty tough to tell your average 9-year-old from your average psychopath.
Don't say that. I have a kid nearly that age.
Children are still forming their sense of ethics at this age. Like I said, they're basically sociopaths.
It's true.
What about the contest?
What contest?
The older kids was a photo contest.
Oh, that's good. Spare them the trauma of the murder. Good idea.
Murder?
No, photo contest. First prize, amusement park.
No one said murder.
Place goes to an amusement park. Go ahead.
Ew. Sweetie, I think you need to stop worrying about sex codes. Hacker is a very upfront guy who is also extremely politically savvy. Talk about strange overlapping skills, huh?
I don't know what that means.
Hacker is very sophisticated in his
I don't know what that
job,
means.
but he's much more transparent in his personal life. You know who I think you belong with.
I don't belong with anyone.
And if it goes well, then maybe you guys can graduate to lunch.
What should I wear?
Clothing.
Oh.
Look at this.
Well, it's definitely a person.
That's not our victim. The proportions are wrong. But no one was supposed to be back there.
This could definitely be our killer.
Yeah. You're not gonna get anything from that. You just know when it occurred.
Angelfish smoothie?
Man, you killed the Moroccan angelfish?
No, I did not. They died on their own. I think they ingested it.
By stacking on our victim.
No, this neurotoxin's not strong enough to kill a fully grown human male.
Wait, what if it was injected through his eye?
Ew.
All at once?
Well, it'd be disorienting. As
Ew.
with any injection into the eye. Angela and Wendell they broke up.
I'm sorry, what's that got to do with it?
She may be in the market for a new intern.
I'm gonna break my cardinal rule for you and offer some good advice. Don't do that.
Do what?
Channel your own frustrations into snide emotions.
Oh. That's a strong word. I found this for you. It was in the vacuum. Thank you for breaking your cardinal rule. I'll take what you said under advisement.
Good. Just know that I really don't need to know the outcome.
Why can't you just lighten up the guy's face and, zoom in?
You can't do
Because it
that.
was a cell phone camera that was aimed by a child.
I was just asking.
Okay, so I used some warping software, but this is the best that I can do.
Okay, well.
Well, that's
Run that up and get it to booth.
incredible.
You do?
Right. That night. Just a routine night at the aquarium. Man gets murdered.
I don't think he did it.
Fed to the sharks.
I switched shifts.
With?
I think if I can use the amount of card that happens. Doesn't matter. The fact is, you were there. So let's start this all over again, shall we? Okay? $10,000 deposited the day after the murder.
Ooh.
I just find that. Signed by one Dmitry Vladov. Oh man. Okay. This looks bad because he's a big Russian lobster type. Oh, hello? Of course it looks bad. It's not what you think, but if I tell you.
Dude, if you're stealing fish or something,
I'm a lawyer, I'm not saying anything else. Do you think you could leave my name out of it? No?
You know what we ought to do? Pool our money together. Buy a buffalo ranch in Alberta.
Oh, sir, why do I feel like you're stalling so I don't talk to this guy?
I am stalling, yes.
Why?
Why go out on a limb when you know it's going to break? Vladov's under surveillance by about 5 federal agencies, and nothing ever happens.
How's he get away with it?
What's the Russian word for Teflon?
I don't know. Teflon's thing?
Vladov has been brought up on 50 charges. Everything from homicide, RICO, prostitution. They've been smuggling counterfeit vodka for years. It's a brilliant trick to keep himself out of prison.
Well, I'm not afraid to do this guy.
You should be. You value your pension. You should be.
Okay, well, I'm not, even when you sound like Yoda.
Your successes have done wonders for my career.
this guy.
That would be your friendly neighborhood gum wrapper. This is the Russian mobster who smuggles booze?
Yeah, that's the nicest thing he does.
Russian businessmen add blue dye to tankers of clear alcohol and import it as glass cleaner, thus avoiding the high tariff on booze. Once it gets to the States, they need to remove the dye so that they can bottle the booze as vodka. Only way to do that.
Vodka.
It's from a reverse osmosis filter. It's really huge and extra good.
Hey, no, I don't see. I'm in another place.
If you were here, you'd be very impressed.
Huh. Okay, maybe this is actually something.
Could you please describe your line of work?
For the purposes of this conversation, importing and exporting
Did you hire Ben Marcus to steal a filter from the giant tank?
I deny this categorically.
Check was written out to a man who was photographed at the scene of a murder. He cashed it the next day.
No, that is not my check.
Yes, it is. It's a check.
No, it is not.
You know, it's illegal to provide false information that may impede a federal investigation.
I'm not aware of this now.
Or you're aware of it now because I'm telling you.
Am I under arrest?
I don't know, are you?
I like your engine move. And I've told you everything I know on this issue. You now owe me a favor.
I owe you a favor. I don't owe you anything.
Yes, you do.
Yeah. No.
Huh. It's leaning that direction, but I feel like there's gonna be a twist. And it's gonna be like the teacher or something.
Embryonic cells. Is there a blue shark in this tank?
I don't think so. No blue shark.
The embryonic cells of a blue shark can be injected between the vertebrae to form an infrastructure matrix that facilitates neurotransmission. It restores the spinal cord. It was progressive surgery that restored Jazz Gunn's ability to walk. It had nothing to do with his ridiculous theory.
What a little liar.
I have to tell Booth
Wow.
there's a scientific explanation for this.
Dr. Brandon, you know what else is missing from this tank? Lionfish.
What?
Like a 14 gauge.
Huh. Okay.
This explains the cleft fracture on the victim's thyroid process.
Why you lost me, Bones?
The lionfish protects itself with venomous spines containing the same neurotoxin that stung their victim prior to his death.
Okay.
Hypodermic needle.
There were several spines from one venomous fish all coming into contact with the victim's face at the same time.
So this fish stabbed him in the eye.
Terrosi sentinata. I call him Bob.
Bob.
What's up, Bob?
Bob is our murder weapon.
Poor Bob. He was just afraid.
Someone forcibly pushed his head down into the tank, causing a cleft fracture of the thyroid process.
We used to do that in junior high. We used the toilet.
The lionfish swirling.
Now, several of the venomous spines penetrated the eye area. A few broke and remained embedded. Now, with the victim disoriented and possibly unconscious, it was very easy to drag him off to the big tank nearby.
That would be consistent with the maintenance injections required semi-annually, although Itamar, Brazil is a long way to go to get that.
Guess who else paid a visit to Itamar Carter this year? So Brazil's a pretty expensive vacation for a school teacher.
I left to travel.
To the very
Are you fucking kidding me?
To have been healed by the sea.
Oh my god, I literally just said that.
I went to 9 of his seminars.
I had fibromyalgia. He lied.
So you brought a group of fourth graders along as an alibi for murder?
No, it was a coincidence. He took me back to see this poisonous fish. Come face your fears, he said. Last thing he should have said to me right then. Ever since I shoved his lying face into that poisonous fish, I haven't felt any pain.
Oh. Crazy.
I'm going to see someone too.
Dr. Catherine Breyer.
Case is closed.
She's very nice. The two of you seem compatible.
Maybe. We'll see.
She's easily as pretty as I am. I mean, using me as a standard.
Once you are the standard.
Andrew is not as handsome as you, using you as a standard. He is, however, taller. Catherine isn't as smart as I am.
Well, I'm not as smart as an actor.
Well, you once said he was a doofus.
He is a doofus, a smart doofus.
Well, I hope you have a good time together.
Yeah, you too.
Wow.
Thanks.
This
heard.
But you said I wasn't late.
I was putting you at ease. It's one of my strengths. That and I can write longhand perfectly in the dark.
This guy is exhausting.
Now Booth can have sex with Dr. Breyer because she was involved in the investigation, and the FBI does not allow socialization with suspects or consultants. Andrew, are you allowed to see me socially?
Absolutely. I got clearance.
From whom?
For myself. In fact, I not only granted permission, I insisted that I see you socially.
It's funny because you're satirizing bureaucratic rules by adhering to the letter of the regulations instead of the spirit of it.
You've got a great laugh. It's a rat pack laugh.
Yeah, I know. You're a scientist, so that whole intuition thing is just a load of crap, right?
I have an intuition about you.
Really?
Mm-hmm. It tells me that you could use some company.
Oh, I could use some company. Really?
I make you laugh, you make me laugh.
You're gonna make me laugh.
Do you think these diamond earrings are real?
I don't know.
I could tell that they were real the minute my ex gave them to me.
How so?
Because no one would buy fake diamonds this small. So give me a call if you want to have dinner sometime.
That was good.
Okay. You wanna have dinner sometime?
Sure.
Mystery of the deep. The great unknown.
It's a body of enclosed water filled with aquatic ectothermic vertebrates. Not unknown at all, but pretty. Maybe that's what they like. Andrew is charming and very funny.
Not really.
You're still smiling.
You deserve a good woman, Booth.
So you bones. I mean, not a woman, but no. She said that they were a gift, and she knew that they were real because no one would buy big diamonds that small.
They might if they were on a tight budget.
No. It's yeah, it doesn't matter. Never mind. You had to be there.
Andrew is going to introduce me to a rat pack. He was very excited about it. They must be extraordinary rodents.
Yeah, talented too.
Do you know them?
Gosh. That guy that she's going out with is so, like, he's, like, cringy and hard to be, like, hard to watch. It's just, it's exhausting to watch him. It's just weird. Anyways, like the video, comment down below, subscribe if you have not already. I will see y'all